Alright, just for a bit of context here so you know where I am. I'm outside the Fremantle prison, it's down Art Centre I think, on Ord Street. And what we're going to do today is a follow up to the video I did on the temporary roundabout that's just over a couple of streets to my left, on the corner of East Street and Marmion Street. Now, I thought that temporary roundabout was a bit of a debacle from a cyclist perspective, and I just wanted to double check my thinking. So I got in touch with Freo BUG and came back and said, yeah, it's a problem. And you know what? They've done it again at the corner of Ord Street / Stirling. What is it? Ord Street / Marmion and Stirling Street. So somewhere south of here, Ord Street turns into Marmion, and Stirling, I think, comes in from my right. And they've put in a temporary roundabout, obviously to improve traffic flows. But as you can see here, I'm in a nice wide red bike lane. And I think they've done something similar at this other roundabout where they've managed to pinch out the bike lane. Now, where it crosses here, putting green paint. I guess so drivers coming from the left know that there's going to be cyclists crossing. My legs are absolutely shot today, and it looks like I've got a few hills. No, it's not much in the way of hills, but a few inclines to go up. And this is where it's super useful to have separated bike infrastructure, because I'm going to be puffing my way up these hills, and the last thing I want is to have an aggressive driver trying to get to work at 7:20 in the morning, and the last thing they want is to be stuck behind an old wheezing cyclist who's not going too fast. And this is why I really hate what they've done over at East Street, because there used to be essentially an uphill lane there. Well, there's an uphill lane for cyclists, so you can crawl up there as slow as you like, and then you used to be able to go through what do you call it, like you had your own lane all to yourself, and they've taken it away. So cyclists now have to either merge in with the traffic, which is possibly going to be coming up the hill a lot faster behind them, or stop and then restart. So what have they done? Got an island, okay, and now I have to merge in, and there's a car coming up behind me. There's no warning whatsoever. Like, there's no signage there that I saw telling me that I had to get out of that bike lane. Yeah, see, she screwed up her gear selection, and now she's, struggling to get away. All right. You can see by that speed sign, these cars are all doing 45 kilometres an hour or something as they exit out of there, which is a bit faster than what I could do. All right. Modified intersection. Bicycle lane closed ahead, merge right. Okay, at least there's signage there. But look at this. I go around. What am I doing? What am I following here? So I got that stuff, and then I got this green lane, and then this green lane continues through the roundabout. Was I supposed to go round that roundabout? Or am I okay taking the green line and just going straight across the island? I don't know. Okay, I'm going to do a U-turn, and we're going to go back and we're going to try that once again. And I'm going to see whether I was... Oh, okay. Cyclist in lane merge right. Partly under the tree, but I think I was so focused on that island that I just missed it. And at this point, I've got cars coming up behind me. I've got to merge in. You know what I'm going to do? Can I do this? Yeah, it's stupid, and I wouldn't do it. But I guess it's needs must. It's either that or get rammed from behind by someone wanting to get through there going fast. Okay, let's give it one last shot, and this time we're not going to play dodgems with the poles. Oh look, looks like there's a variable message sign down there to my left, possibly telling us about changes to the roadworks. So why did I miss that sign coming through? I don't know, I guess no one actually bothered to come and test the layout of the signage. So again, I'm going to try this. Yeah, I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing here. They've blocked out some of the line markings here, but not very clearly. It's just a shambles. You know, just a all singing, all dancing shambles. It's not too bad coming through that way, but coming from this direction, why are they forcing cyclists to merge? I just don't get it. I just really do not get it. Okay, let's go to our left. Let's go down Stirling Street, and we'll pop out from there, and we shall have a look. Now, there's no cycling infrastructure here, so I guess it doesn't make a huge difference. All right, modified intersection ahead. Yeah, that's fine, but the rest of it, I am just mystified. I really am. Let's go down here and see what this variable message sign says. Oh, look at that. Plan ahead from the 1st of February, plan ahead, Fremantle bridge closure. Okay, that's good. So they've got signage even all the way down here telling drivers to plan ahead. I guess whoever planned these roundabouts didn't plan ahead that much. So if you're going to put something like this into a cycling route, very obviously a cycling route given there's red asphalt everywhere and bike symbols, you'd think you do some cycling related design thinking, not just think about it from the perspective of a driver. The other thing is, once you've done this, come out and test it, for God's sake. You know, I think a huge problem here is just the sheer lack of testing by anyone. Just getting on a bike and just go and check it out. Just do what I did, spend 5 minutes riding back and forth through it and see if it works or not. And if it doesn't work, go back and adjust it. And I'm sure they probably walked through it, they probably drove through it. I bet you no one's ridden through it. And therefore they've just made, off you go, they've just made a whole series of absolutely appalling amateurish mistakes. And they don't know it. Yeah, that is amateur hour from my perspective. It really is. Should whoever, yeah, anyway, I think I'll just stop there before it gets ugly.